Well, there was quite the spectacle yesterday in Beijing. It was China's biggest military parade in almost 70 years. They brought out everything from tanks to fighter jets to missiles and even a nuclear submarine. This was all to show off China's impressive military might. But in this context, we should also look at what China's military parade tells us about another interesting aspect of their military, namely the business side of things. In particular, I'm talking about China's efforts to make a name for itself in the international arms market. China wants to become one of the world's top exporters of military hardware, and yesterday's parade is a big opportunity to advertise what they have to offer. So what are some of the key takeaways here? What does China hope to achieve by showcasing these advanced weapon systems? And how will these products stack up against competitors in the international arms market? We'll answer these questions and more in today's episode. China says it plans to export $3.2 billion worth of arms in the next 5 years. As part of Beijing's drive to build a stronger military, Chinese President Xi Jinping hopes to turn his country from a major arms buyer to a self-sufficient arms manufacturer and exporter. In an address to senior officers last year, she said that the goal is to develop a defense industry that can meet the needs of national defense and military modernization, as well as to provide advanced weaponry to the PLA while reducing imports. To accomplish this, he aims to increase the competitiveness of domestically produced equipment and promote the sustainable development of the military-industrial complex. Now, if you want to get into the technical details, feel free to check out my previous videos where I go into much greater depth on these topics. For today, though, let's take a step back and examine the bigger picture here. The parade featured a range of cutting-edge weaponry and military technology, many of which were on display for the first time. Take for example this intercontinental ballistic missile known as the DF-17. It can travel at hypersonic speeds, making it extremely difficult to intercept. Another example is the air-launched ballistic missile, or ALBM. This type of missile offers greater flexibility and can be deployed from high altitudes and long ranges, potentially giving China's military a significant advantage. And who could forget the J-20 and J-10 fighter jets? These advanced war machines represent the culmination of years of research and development, and showcase China's growing prowess in the aerospace industry. By showcasing these advanced weapon systems, China is sending a clear message to the world. They have the capability to develop and produce some of the most sophisticated military hardware on the planet. But why is this important from a business perspective? Well, the answer lies in understanding the potential applications of these technologies. Let's start with the DF-17 hypersonic missile. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, China is a major supplier of missile technology. Some reports estimate that Pakistan has bought between 10 and 40 of China's DF-21 anti-ship ballistic missiles. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia has reportedly purchased the less advanced version of the DF-17. The inclusion of the latest iteration of this missile in the parade suggests that China is looking to capitalize on the growing demand for advanced missile systems in the international arms market. In recent years, China's defense contractors have been aggressively pursuing opportunities abroad. One notable success was the 2014 deal to supply Pakistan with 500 L-15 light attack planes worth an estimated $500 million. This was a significant win for China, marking the first time it had exported such a large number of combat aircraft to another country. Since then, China's defense contractors have continued to expand their reach with deals in countries like Thailand and Egypt. Now, with the inclusion of the DF-17 in the military parade, it's likely that China is hoping to attract even more interest from potential buyers. The missile's advanced capabilities make it a highly sought-after item in the international arms market, and China's willingness to showcase it on a global stage signals its confidence in the product. Another area where China may see growth is in the production of unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAV. China has invested heavily in UAV technology in recent years, developing a wide range of drones for both military and civilian applications. One of the most advanced UAVs developed by China is the CH-901. This drone has a range of up to 200 kilometers and can carry a variety of payloads, including surveillance cameras, laser-guided bombs, and anti-ship missiles. Given the growing importance of UAVs in modern warfare, it's likely that China will see increased demand for its UAV products in the coming years. With their sophisticated technology and cost-effective design, Chinese UAVs are well positioned to compete with offerings from other countries. And then we have the submarines. China has made great strides in submarine technology in recent years. developing a number of advanced submarines that are capable of operating in both shallow and deep waters. One of the most advanced submarines developed by China is the Type 096 attack submarine. This diesel-electric-powered submarine has a displacement of 6,000 tons and is equipped with advanced sonar systems and torpedoes. The Type 096 represents a significant advancement in Chinese submarine technology and could play a key role in the country's efforts to modernize its military. So, by showcasing its advanced submarines during the military parade, China is signaling its growing expertise in this field and potentially opening up new markets for its submarine exports. Now, despite these advances, it's important to acknowledge that China still faces challenges when it comes to competing in the international arms market. Many countries are hesitant to purchase weapons from China due to concerns about intellectual property theft and the potential for Chinese-made weapons to be used against them. Additionally, China's lack of experience as an arms exporter means that it needs to work hard to build a reputation for reliability and quality. Nevertheless, the steps that China is taking to modernize its military and showcase its advanced weapon systems are promising. With continued investment in research and development and a focus on meeting the needs of its customers, China has the potential to become a major player in the international arms market. The parade also comes as Xi Jinping pushes to modernize China's military and increase its overall capabilities. This effort is part of the president's broader goal to make China a major power in science and technology by 2050. China's military modernization efforts include developing advanced weapon systems such as hypersonic missiles and unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as improving the overall efficiency and effectiveness of its armed forces. The parade provided an opportunity for Xi Jinping to showcase the progress that China has made in these efforts and to communicate his vision for the future of the Chinese military. Overall, the military parade was not only a display of China's military strength, but also an opportunity to showcase the country's growing capabilities in the defense and aerospace industries. By highlighting its advanced weapon systems, China is positioning itself as a major player in the international arms market and signaling its commitment to investing in cutting-edge technology to ensure the strength and modernization of its military. And finally, yesterday's parade also served as a reminder of China's historical journey and its role in winning World War II. The event commemorated the 80th anniversary of the end of the war and paid tribute to the sacrifices made by the Chinese people. By showcasing its military might and advancements, China is emphasizing its growing prestige and influence on the global stage. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more insights on China's military and defense industry. And if you want to know more about the fascinating history behind the Chinese military, check out my podcast, available on various platforms. Thanks for watching. See you next time.